Welcome to my apiary. I've got 3 beehives. These are the Welsh bees, doing really strong. I'm going to take off 2 supers of honey from them. These are the garden bees. I collected the swarm from a garden. They're coming on well, but I think they'll just need what they've got to get them through the winter. And these are the school bees, the swarm I collected from the school, and well, it'll be dodgy whether or not they get through the winter. The beehives are located in a chamber which is growing electricity. So now I'll go through the process of taking the supers off the beehive, and there's the hive. So this is the hive we're going to take the honey off. So undo the strap, take off the lid. At every stage you're inspecting the bees for signs of disease or disaster, but this hive has been doing really well all summer long, and I'm expecting great things from it. That's the crown board. So this top super here has got a little bit of activity in it, but nothing really to write home about. So we'll go on to the next super and see what we can get out of here. And there you can see, or not maybe, let me show you. So this super is full of honey. So each one of these is called a frame, and the frame is double-sided, and on each side there'll be honey. So I'm going to take off the frames that are capped off, and the bees are now getting annoyed. So this frame here isn't capped off. This side, you've got some cells which are capped off, so I'm going to leave that one. The bees know when the honey's ready, and they cap off the honey when it's ready. Now this one, you've got partially sealed off frames of honey there, or cells of honey. I'm going to have that, so I'll put it in my super over here, and I've got an empty frame to put back. So another lovely frame of capped off honey. We'll have that, said Burglar Bill. I'm putting the frames of honey into another super, which I'm going to take away and brush off the bees before I put it into the back of my car over there. So you just continue the process. This frame hasn't been built out, but what has been built out has been covered with honey, so we're having that. Thank you very much, Mrs. Bees. So I'm leaving in 2 frames of uncapped off honey, and I'm going on to the next super. So that comes apart. So I'm hoping to take most of the frames out of this. That one. I'm not going to go any further down the hive. The rest of the hive is the brood box, where the queen resides. So that's where the brood is all there. They're getting very angry. And I'm going to put the super, I'm going to put an empty super back on and replenish that. Put a super into that brood in the hive and encourage them to start laying, ready for the autumn. So there we have it, we've rebuilt the hive. There's two empty supers there, which the bees will start to fill up for their storage for the, well, they're not empty completely, but they'll start to fill up for their storage for the winter. I'm going to put a feed box in here and start feeding them syrup as well, because the honey is going to, the pollen production and nectar production in the natural world is going to diminish now as autumn comes on. So this is a feeder that fits inside the top of a super, empty super, and you pour in 6 litres of sugar syrup, and that'll keep them going for a while. Sugar syrup I made earlier. They will drown in it because they're dopey, but it's designed for them to come up through the top. I'll show you now. So there we have 6 litres of sugar syrup, and the bees coming up from the bottom of the hive. They'll drink the sugar syrup and they'll use that for their feed, preparing for autumn and winter, and build up some stores.